The Quran was watched by over 1 million viewers and many critics loved it. The show launched a week of special programming about Islam on Channel 4, including the 7 wonders of the Muslim world and It Shouldn't Happen to a Muslim. But the documentary, which tried to tell the story and modern-day relevance of the Muslim holy book, has angered some viewers, in particular from the Shia community, who make up a small minority of British Muslims, who say it was seriously inaccurate about their branch of Islam.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim.
The Quran has become the most ideologically influential text in the world. But what does the Quran actually say? And how much do Muslims and non-Muslims alike really understand about its message and its history? It's hard to imagine another time when this was such an urgent question.
And joining me today are Anthony Thomas, the maker of the Quran, whose voice you heard there, and Ajmal Masroor, who was a consultant on the film. But let's begin with a comment from the floor, and Omar Ali Grant, who's from the Coy Foundation, who have been very much leading the criticism of the programme. Omar.
Well, basically, we expected something much better from this. Anthony promised to the community in general something that will show the diversity within and without Islam on an equal footing. However, he went on to completely misrepresent the Shia point of view on all things. What was wrong with it? Just about everything. It started with sweeping statements of theology, such as that Sunni and Shia Islam are irreconcilable. They cannot be put together. Now, this is totally against the facts. It's totally against the history of harmonious relations, the idea that Shiites do not respect the integrity of the Quran.
But what's the key thing you think they got wrong?
I think just about, starting from the very basic of idea, he went on to sweepingly state that Sunni and Shia Muslims are irreconcilably different in the way they relate to God.
Anthony Thomas.
Well, I absolutely disagree. I don't think the Shia were misrepresented at all. Some of the correspondence I've had is amazing, where Shia, let's face it, there's been an orchestrated campaign with a website and all the rest of it, and I'm getting messages from people saying, I'm claiming that the Shia worship the Imams. I claim nothing of the sort. All I'm saying is that some Shia pray to the Imams and to saints as well as praying to God. Okay. And we discuss it with Shias who describe this to us.
Zara Ali, where are you?
Yeah.
Zara, yeah, what's your point?
Yeah, I thought that, you know, the increasing number, the amount of violence against Shia in the world, you know, you're aware of this, but still, it's so irresponsible of you to make sweeping accusations against the Shias.
Which accusations specifically?
Like, they said that we pray to Imams. I know, but you showed images of Shias praying to God, and you said these people praying to Imams. Also,
okay. Mashhad, we speak to the pilgrims there. They tell us that they're there to pray to Imam Reza. We're not inventing anything here.
I think you mistranslate, and the problem here is the word pray.
It's not a mistranslation.
To solicit or to seek nearness to God by the intercession of the Imams is very different, and that's not different in Sunni Islam either. It's a widespread practice across the Muslim world.
Go on, just answer that.
I mean, they state clearly that they pray to the Imams and they pray to God. And that praying to the Imam gives you a closer link to God because the Imams are close and loved by God.
Yes, the gentleman there in the black jacket.
There was a Iranian pilgrim who interviewed in the shrine of Imam Reza. Yet you, and in his actual words, he said, my hope is in God and the Imams. Yet you completely negated the word God in the translations of all the Imams.
Negate the word God.
In Persian, that's what he said.
There was his whole answer was, we believe in the Islams, we believe in God.
Persian, you will understand.
Okay, there is no forgery or mistranslation.
Ajmal, you were supposedly the consultant on this film. I mean, did you clear everything factually?
Well,
it was all right?
I think in defense of Anthony, I think you got that completely wrong, my brother there. He did not, and nobody took out, omitted any words. I saw the script. The person's statement came as it was. I think there is a basic.
But you've got a basic disagreement.
There is a basic fact here which needs clarifying. Between the Shia and the Sunni, the original difference began in the succession to the leadership of the Prophet after Prophet died. In that, Shias believe that it comes from the family of the Prophet, and the remaining communities believe that it doesn't. And in such, the gentleman over here, Omar, said, it is in the idea of intercession that we have the difference. Well, Anthony said exactly that.
No, I didn't say that at all.
Hold on.
Intercession is a universal Muslim concept.
Okay, Omar, you've had a good chance. I want to bring some other people in.
You're getting it wrong. In Sunni tradition, intercession is only of the Prophet.
I don't want to get into a big theological debate here. Omar, you're going to have to quieten down and let some other people get in. The lady on the back in the white shirt.
I'd just like to say thank you very much for coming today on the programme, and thank you for making this programme. I thought it was a great way to inform people about Quran and Islam. You attempted to do that, but I don't think it was fully achieved. The programme was called The Quran, bit of a misnomer, because you started off talking about the Quran, then you deviated from it. No. In my opinion, you did. I'm not, I wasn't part of a clan that came today. I watched the programme as a member of the public.
All right.
However, I was a little bit disappointed with the way you did portray Shiaism, and I don't agree with it.
Thank you very much indeed for that. Who else saw this and, are there any maybe non-Muslims in the audience who saw this and thought it was sort of a valuable contribution or otherwise? Gentleman on the back there in the black shirt.
I felt that the programme was well done in as far as a non-Muslim, I was able to learn a lot about the different aspects of Muslim beliefs.
Does this argument disquieten that you, though? I mean, no, worry you that maybe it wasn't...
If Islam itself cannot agree with itself what it believes, then there's no way a Channel 4 programme is ever going to answer all the questions to all the people.
Now, there's something there, isn't there, Anthony Thomas? I mean, are you ever able to do a definitive programme about a piece of religious text?
No, I'm not. But I would like to take this up to a completely different level. We're talking about a 4-minute section of the film. What does this film do? It asks us, what does the Quran say about the most important spiritual and religious issues and moral issues of our time? What does it say about our relationship with God, our relationship with others in our community? And here we are focusing on one tiny thing.
All right, but can I ask you...
This is a 2-hour programme in a whole week of programmes on the Quran.
You had the consultant here. Can I just ask, are you a Shia or a Sunni?
A Sunni.
Right. Did you have a Shia consultant on this?
Apparently we had a group in America who were also vetting the script, and I'm told that one of them was Shia.
In fact, can I say, I know the lady who was a consultant on the programme who's Shia. Just to clarify also, from my own perspective, as the programme goes, we spoke to hundreds of people, and I have received personally emails from both Shia and the Sunni friends and people that I know. To this date, I have not found one single person who has criticised it.
All right.
So I'm not sure where this is coming from.
I'm going to get the last words of the gentleman on the back in the jacket. You've been trying to get it.
Sorry, the programme and the discussion so far is completely not touching the main point, and that is you interviewed 17 Muslims in the documentary. Out of those, 15 were from the Sunni school of thought and only 2 from the Shia school of thought. You did not interview anyone or take the opinion of the Western Shia scholars. You misrepresented the Shia faith altogether. You gave the impression that we Shias are the same as Wahhabis, and you took us out of the religion of Islam, which is unacceptable, and we will not accept such a representation.
It's quite unbelievable.
Hold on. I'm really sorry.
Misrepresent the Shia faith when people from the Shia faith are telling you did.
Right.
I was told in that documentary, apparently, I don't pray to Allah directly.
I'm really sorry. We don't have time to go into that. Anthony, I'm going to give you the last word to answer that point about the number of people you talked to. Did you get the balance wrong?
Frankly, I didn't go around saying, are you Shia, are you Sufi, are you what are you? I talked to leading figures. But let's get this other criticism, which is why we didn't speak to scholars here, why we spoke to an Ayatollah. I mean, you can't go higher within the Shia faith than that.
We are going to have to leave this debate here right now, but you can all carry it on online maybe. I hope you will do that because very much of it is going on the website. Just before we get stuck into our main debate, it's time to find out what other TV issues